Alright, this is a book that I got recently, and I had not looked at it until last night. And at first I thought, oh, it's not going to be that good. But as I dug into it and just looking through it, it's a really amazing book. And what he's saying is that the waist muscle has to be really developed in order to store up the chi energy in the body. And the reason he said that, he talks about the prenatal chi, the Wan chi. Here it says right here, this is because the waist is a key link in the process of transmuting Jing into Qi. Developing the waist is like lighting the fire beneath the cauldron. Cultivating a dantian whose contents are incapable of being transmuted into prior heaven, Shen, and Qi, does no more than fruitlessly increase the quantities of that which desires to be spilled. So this paragraph is the key secret of the whole training. The relationship between the waist and the dantian is akin to the relationship between a commander and subordinates. Now, this metaphor is used in Taoism quite a bit, but what's fascinating here is the commander is usually the it's not like the Shen. So you have to put the Shen is the fire. If one has not cultivated the dantian, then it is difficult to accomplish oneself, as the dantian is the foundation for transforming Shen and Qi. Conversely, if one has cultivated the dantian but not the waist, then one is like a toddler who's been let loose with a hammer. That's hilarious. So that's kind of like what I did. I cultivated the dantian but not the waist when I first did Qigong meditation, because I didn't realize that the standing practice, the level 1 standing exercise, is the foundation to maintaining celibacy, or in other words, by celibacy, not just the body but also the mind. As he says, it's like lighting the fire beneath the cauldron. So it's the only way to cause the mind to sink down, the fire to sink down and get grounded beneath the Jing, and then that the Shen as spirit transmutes the Jing into Qi. And this teaching is from our original human culture, when they basically just say, visualize fire at the base of your spine, and it will transform the water or Jing into boiling steam, which is the Qi. And then that will rise up to your brain, and it'll go out of your brain to heal other people as an electrical light. So, what does he say next then? One starts by training with the waist, because only after the waist is developed will the Dantian be able to transform Shen and Qi. The contents of a full Dantian in one who has not yet cultivated the waist are very difficult to sublimate, and therefore easily cause excessive nocturnal emissions. No, you can't get any more clear than that. If one cultivates one's waist, then afterwards one's Dantian, and then afterwards one's Dantian, one will wield strength as though it were a weapon forged from steel, hammered over 1,000 times. So here you have this illusion, this metaphor, and Qigong master Jim Nance, he made reference to this metaphor like 20 years ago when I heard him, or maybe it was a Chi Talk later, but anyway, so now you know the secret of that. That illusion, that metaphor is really the standing exercise. And this is because with a properly trained waist, one is able to directly cultivate Qi without any risks. And thus Qi can become both vast and powerful. One's muscular skeletal system should be trained at the same time as one's waist and Dantian.